Tonight I'm making Cabbage Pad Thai. Now to make Cabbage Pad Thai, you of course need cabbage and you want to shred it. Now you can buy it shredded or you can make your own. To that I add about a half cup shredded carrot. I shred my own carrot because I like the texture better. However, you can buy it shredded or you can leave it out. It's totally up to you. Now the sauce that'll go on this is 1/4 cup low sodium soy sauce, 1 tablespoon smooth peanut butter, 1 tablespoon sweet chili sauce, or 2, depending on how much you like sweet chili sauce or the heat. Some of these can be very hot. There's a tablespoon of packed brown sugar and 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon ginger powder. And you mix that all together. And you can see it doesn't stir in very well. However, it will work out just fine when this is cooked. Once that's all cooked, we're going to serve it over cooked rice. I'm not going to show you how to cook the rice because there's a million videos and books out there on how to cook plain rice, and there's no need for me to add that. A little note about the cracked red pepper. I always add this to the recipe. However, this is something you're going to have to add as you like it taste-wise. I like about a 1/2 teaspoon, maybe even a teaspoon. However, that not everybody does. So the next step is to cook this up, and I'll see you at the stove. Okay, now to cook this pad thai, I put a little oil in the pan, about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons. I put, as it heats, I put the cabbage in. Now you want to set it about medium to medium high. So, there. Okay, now you could heat the skillet all the way first, but I like to put it in before it's too hot so a little bit of the oil gets on the cabbage at the bottom. That helps it kind of caramelize or whatever. And you can put your carrots in as well. Now, we are going to cook and stir that and keep it moving because you don't want your cabbage to burn. You want to cook. We're not going to add the sauce yet because that comes after the cooking. So, into my pan, I put about 2 tablespoons oil and warmed it and added the cabbage and carrots. So now we're just waiting for it to cook, and we want to stir until they're soft and starting to maybe get a little bit brown. You don't want them to be dark brown, just a little bit on the edges perhaps. So I will check in with you again in just a couple minutes as it gets closer to done. Now this is part way done, but as you can see the cabbage is softening and so are the carrots, and they're starting to get a little bit of a golden color, and that's kind of what you want to see happening here. However, you got to keep it moving, and the closer it gets to done, the more you'll have to stir to make sure it doesn't burn. So we will check back in just a couple moments on how the progress is. Alright, our cabbage is cooked down. It's getting a nice pretty golden color, and the carrots are soft. So you can cook it a little longer. If you get it too well done, it might actually take away from the flavor, actually, instead of add. So let's put in our sauce. And a little bit of our cracked red pepper. You can always add more, but you can't take it back out very easily. So we're going to stir that around. Mix it in real good, and it'll continue to cook a little more as it goes. But as you can see, it's doing pretty good right there. It's too bad you can't smell how good this is through the video, but if you can make it, you will find out. It's really good. Alright, make sure you mix it in well. You may need to turn the heat down a bit because the sugars in the sauce might burn. However, That looks pretty good. Now, turn the stove off. Now to plate this up, if you want to put your rice out, I'm just doing a small batch for the video. The rice on the plate. Make sure you have warm rice. It's better. Make a bed. And then just put some of the Cabbage Pad Thai on top. And serve. Very easy, quick meal. And it also heats up real well should you have leftovers. So I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you enjoy the recipe. Thank you.